I think so. Okay, I'm gonna try to drive away these pesky Dutch people. Who do they think they are? Oh god, I'm losing a battle here against the Dutch. Or am I? Can I get reinforcements there? The worst thing is that I'm probably gonna have to replace brigades. Work.
Work. Well, that went very well. I had a battle of St. Petersburg and
don't go
the
help,
Russian.
Stupid army.
I have to say I have very good generals as well, so that always helps.
I'm losing so many soldiers against these Dutch. And you know, meanwhile there's some Russians and... No Russians actually. I haven't seen any Russians at all.
Yeah, there are Austrians, I guess.
Yeah, you know, basically the same thing.
Yeah, similar flag at least.
No noticeable difference. Holy scheisse. I'm gonna have to replace brigades, typical. Typical. Let's see. Okay. They did occupy some territory, but I have pushed them back, and I also have pushed the Austrians back. Okay, Italy, you may move through my territory. I don't know why though. Are you in war? Oh, it looks like Italy is at war with Austria. Italian liberation of Lombardia. We wish you
a Merry Christmas.
Well, I was gonna say a great success, but Merry Christmas might also work.
Alright, so I have... I like how Prussia is in this conflict, so again I'm forced with possibly battling Persian troops in Finland, so that's always interesting.
Do you have any ability to, let's say, movements? Minimum wage movement is too strong. I need to give them minimum wage. That might... Oh, that actually killed off a lot of my revolts.
Oh yeah, political reforms are very handy like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking of committing suicide with this army. No, it replaced 20,000 men in one month. Pretty impressive.
My economy isn't doing too well, but I'm sure I'll be fine.
Well,
oh Christ! All of a sudden they have a lot of armies here.
Have you? No, you haven't mobilized.
No, not yet.
Are you able to add a war goal?
Oh, well, let me guess. Probably not, but we can check. No.
It's strange considering that you have occupied St. Petersburg. But is that not the capital anymore? Have they changed it?
Yeah, I think they did actually.
That would make a lot of sense, to be honest. I mean, why keep a city that has a border to the enemy as capital when you can switch them?
Yeah, it's not very smart.
I mean, Denmark should have changed.
Not that they have much alternative, but yeah.
Could have taken Odense.
Yeah.
Nice place. All pops in Fasher. What is Fasher? Is it a place?
It's a chocolate manufacturer in Finland.
That's Faser.
Yeah.
Or Faser, however you pronounce it. Oh.
Yeah, Fazer, I think, yeah. I don't really know where all of these enemy troops are coming from. They have so many of them all of a sudden.
I haven't marched into their lands beyond Wielkopolski. Oiski poiski.
How very Russian that sounds.
You never saw that TV show? Of the bear with the ark that is an island, and he has all these animals. He's a white bear. He's a snow bear or whatever. Arctic bear.
Yeah.
You never seen it?
Polar bear.
Yeah, a polar bear. Arctic bear, whatever, same thing. You've never seen that show? And then there's like this little critter type of thing that says "oiski poiski."
I mean, I know of the expression "oiski poiski," but I don't remember where it's from, and I don't remember some polar bear show. No, I don't.
No polar bear shows in your country? Scandinavia sucks. Here in Germany, or Prussia, or whatever I am.
North German Federation.
In the North German Federation. This is a human right.
North German Federation.
It's a human right to say oiski poiski. Or watch oiski poiski, rather. And a crisis and all that. When the lesser nations...
Oh, Jesus. I'm having a lot of...
Having a lot of problems, so?
Having a lot of Russians as visitors.
That is strange, considering there's a war going on.
I have very good generals, though, again, I have to say. They're very... Usually they come with some negative traits, but the ones I have seem to be having mainly good traits, actually.
Are you able to add a war goal now?
Let's see... No.
Well, ain't that kick in the head?
War is not going well enough.
Meanwhile, I added Bavaria back into my sphere.
I could add Wallachia to my sphere for some reason.
Well, why not? Oh, we have 5,000 Russians who crossed the border. They are begging for white peace.
Annihilation. Oh.
Not much annihilation, unfortunately. Peace with the Netherlands. They would not accept. I've crushed all their armies, but they would not accept peace. Speaking too soon. They just showed up with an army.
They're stubborn people.
Yeah, and I'm not moving... I'm taking up a very defensive position in this war. I have no...
Against Russia?
Against... Yeah,
everyone?
Yeah, everyone. All fronts. Bavaria are doing a lot of work. I can't add anything unless... No, acquire state will put me over. Cap, free people... I don't know. This war was badly timed, because I can't win anything from it. The only one who can win anything from it is you, and you can't add anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost starting to think there must be a bug or something, because I haven't been able to add a war goal for as long as I can remember playing this game now.
It requires a lot for someone who... You're not the war leader, so it requires a lot for you to be able to add anything. I automatically become the war leader since I have such a big military. I have the greatest military power in the world according to the PowerPoint. You know, military PowerPoints.
According to yourself.
According to myself. According to a credible source.
I'm having some difficulties in.
Should I take white peace? Because that is doable.
Yeah, why not? Because I'm kind of like having. My economy is slowly going downwards, and...
Oh my! Look at Bavaria, they expanded.
Did they? Oh yeah. Interesting. And quite good territories as well, like Tyrol and Salzburg.
Yeah, there's a couple of people living there. Mostly of the same stock as the Bavarians. Can't remember the exact quote from Bismarck about the Bavarians.
Well, it probably wasn't very good.
Something about Bavarians being a cross between Austrians and humans. Or something like that.
Good old Bismarck. Alright, so now I have to get my economy kicking again after the war, because it really didn't...
Do you need any money?
Not at this time, no. But thank you for the offer.
You're most welcome. Is there any other army that needs any replacements of... There we go. One guard coming up.
I find it amusing how well, always when I play Scandinavia in this game, the factories and such that are doing the best are the wineries. So in cold Scandinavia, I'm, doing very successful wine production.
I think
That's
that is the case pretty much everywhere, though. It might be something wrong with, I don't know, balancing of sorts, but wine is always needed, and, you have a lot of natural resources to make it, I think. I don't remember what's needed to make wine. And I can't really look to see. Winery. It does require fruits and glass. You don't have any fruit production.
Maybe it's just one of those like terrible wines, like apple wine or pear wine or something.
Could be.
Because then I could see it, but then we would have to live in a universe where apple and pear wine are actually considered pretty good instead of grape wine.
Do you know how many poor people there are living in Scandinavia?
I suppose, actually, but and booze sells.
Of course. Oh, we haven't used the battle planner. I'm gonna add a battle plan called Invasion of Russia.
Okay, which just, I assume, will just be like 3 big arrows or something leading to the heart of Siberia.
No. It shouldn't be that way now. We're gonna make a color blue, and you're gonna invade. Oh wait, and an arrow. No, it's this arrow. This is not blue. This is red. Blue. There we go. Okay, so new arrow. There we go, and you're gonna invade here too, and then we're gonna establish a line here. Border type. There we go. This is where your first phase should be. You can.
I actually can't see anything.
Not yet. You'll be able to.
All right.
And then you're going to invade the rest of Russia all the way over here. No, so on. There we go. All of Russia invaded. Meanwhile, we're going to need a new line. There we go. Border type 4. Color. I'm gonna be green. And I'm gonna hold position here. And I'm gonna give myself an arrow into this place. Can I share this now? Save currently plan. Save plan. Can I share it with my allies? Current plans. There we go.
Share it with your friends on Facebook.
I've shared it.
Okay. I like how... Yeah. That's a nice arrow there over in eastern Russia.
Yeah, it's...
You started off pretty reasonable. I mean, I can see the first ones in the west are pretty good arrows, even though they're slightly unrealistic, because I don't think little Scandinavia is going to be.
Well, I mean, I just put equal effort.
Equal effort, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, you're doing some. I estimate that when you get into Siberia, you will have to back down a bit. That's what the arrow is going back for, and then go forward.
All right. Slight retreat before advancing massively again.
Exactly.
I like how Korea is pretty much... Korea looks pretty good. And Japan.
Yeah, if only Korea looked like that today.
Chinese Empire.
Let's see. Where's my other soldiers? It takes a long time for our soldiers to get built, I feel.
They're not made in factories.
Oh, we should probably increase the speed again. At least their weapons are.
United States of Central American Honduras.
I should probably turn off the plan as well. I mean, it's a good plan, but not that good.
Not good enough to show.
Good enough to show.
How long is our truce with Russia now?
Let's find out. Go to show wars. Truce with... They have a truce with France too. Let's see, Germany. 29th of March 1887. So in 5 years.
Okay, so 5 years. Or even 4.5 actually. But, because I think it would be good if we took the fight to them.
I think that would be a terrible plan. I'm not a fan. So I'm gonna add 1 engineer to each army. So they will be better at punching through forts. I already have a standard setup. Oh, I have hussars here. Should probably replace them with dragoons. Dragoons are much better in my opinion.
Indeed.
Have you developed any standard Scandinavian army?
No, not yet. I try to mix mainly infantry and artillery, and then having some sort of supportive cavalry. But no, there's no numbers or anything like a standard one, I don't think.
I should have Baden soon in my sphere. Very soon.
The Krakatoa.
It also seems I've solved my rebel problem. I haven't had rebels in a while. In before rebels. I'm certain. Military logistics. Yeah. I'm also earning a lot of money. I have 4 point... I can... no taxes for the rich. No taxes. Tell that to your friends. Move here.
I'm wondering if I... Trying to check what the biggest threat in my country is, because you can see that on the movements page with the possible revolts and stuff like that, but it doesn't seem to be that bad for me, even though, yeah, my country is also wanting minimum wage. Just spoiled brats.
Get over yourselves. When I was young, I didn't have any minimum wage. I didn't have any wage at all.
Have you had any social reforms yet? Because I've mainly had political reforms.
I have had a few social reforms. Mostly I have pensions at good pensions or whatever it's called. I have good healthcare, I have good school system. And then trinket minimum wage. And minimal safety regulations.
How did you manage that? I don't have any.
Mostly because my people decided to become really social.
Okay.
Kept talking with each other and everything. It's a big problem.
Invite each other over for coffee.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So you just went, okay, fine, you'll get minimum wage.
Yeah.
In order to make them to stop doing that.
Yeah. What don't you do for your people?
What is going on with my economy? My national stockpile is through the roof.
Well, maybe because you're building stuff, that always costs national stockpile. Wait, where's an army? There's an army. Go over there.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I am building... Damn, I'm building a lot. Yeah, that's probably why, because I'm building forts all over Finland and railroads all over Sweden.
Yep,
so.
that costs money.
I think I want to invest in some more tax efficiency, actually.
Well, tax efficiency is...
What's your literacy rate?
My literacy rate is 85.3%.
Damn, son. I mean, I had pretty good literacy rate until I got Finland.
Damn, Finns can't read.
Yeah. So I'm down to 82%, which is still pretty good, though, especially compared to, like, well, Russia, for example, but also, I think Northern European countries have the best literacy rate in the game early on, obviously.
Scandinavia starts with one of the highest too. They are in the forefront, so to speak. Greece is interested in a crisis. Well, they offered a crisis, more to the point. I'm not going to back them.
Hello, would you like to have a crisis? Well, what do I want? No, I don't want to support them anyway. Constantly that West Macedonia.
There are no gods. Leaflet campaign. I don't want reactionaries. I want more liberals. Reactionaries mostly react, and that's not a good thing. So, are all my here armies accounted for? 11 armies. Oh yeah, I have 2 armies in Africa. That's probably why. I counted wrong. So, I need more armies. Need more... Wait, I don't need more... I did! Oh, I messed up.
Okay.
I did incorrect things. Guards. Remove this madman. 2 dragoons and 1 engineer. That's 14 units. 14 units is 1 army in my country. And then we have Africa. Do I have any more units I can create in Africa? I do have. So you should have 2 dragoons, some cannons, and 1 engineer. All in Africa.
I really need to... Oh, my economy is doing so badly at the moment.
Portugal went into bankruptcy.
I need to... Well, my forts are soon ready, so hopefully that will help with the national stockpile. It seems, you know, it's hard to analyze actually the budget tab, but it seems like my main problem is not having any ammunition at all in the country. So I'm having to import that. Can that be right?
Could be right, yes. Let's see, what do I produce? You can see production of various things. Take small arms. I produce 1/5 of all the small arms in the world. I produce over half of all artillery pieces. It's pretty good. And ammunition, I produce 17% of the ammunition of the world, as well as 44% of the canned food. And I do have control of 1/3 of all iron. So I have pretty good production capabilities. But then again, that's expected from Germany. Fuel refinery I even have. And I have Africa. Great Africa.
Man, my loans are just piling up.
Doesn't sound very good.
No, it doesn't.
What do you have your craftsman at? Or, I mean, your natural focus, or foci, or...
Oh, good question. I haven't checked that this far. Population. I have them capitalists, and then it's mainly clergymen. Yeah, capitalists and clergymen.
You've loaned 2,519 from my national bank.
Don't I know it?
So what's your total debt at? Or is it just me that you loaned from?
No, I've loaned the same amount from from you, from the UK, from Switzerland, from France, and now
you don't want to go too long
Vietnam.
into debt. You have to do something.
I know, but I'm trying to do stuff, but it's not helping. I think I'll just have to cut military spending on land units by a lot.
Yeah, it seems that way. I mean, how many forts are you building currently? Or are they done?
The forts are actually done now, yeah.
I don't know, my economy is doing... okay. I'm building a lot of units though, so it's expected to go down. It does say that... holy shit. What is going on? Something is costing a lot of money. Something spent on construction. Oh yeah, construction is costing a lot. I think it's machine parts that is the most expensive. Because for a while I went negative as well in economy. Quite heavily.
Well, at least I paid my debts now, so that's always good. But I really need ammunition and small arms, it seems. How do I, you know, should I build factories with that, or how does it work?
Are you able to build factories?
Yes.
Well, yeah, then you need to build factories of that type. You also want to try to build in a province that produces either one or more of the required, you know, resources for the factory.
How does that work again? How do I, for example, I need sulfur for the ammunition factory. How do I know where I have what I have in that region?
Well, you'll have to go and look on the provinces. What do they produce? So, for example, Finland. The southern Finland, Turku, produces fish. Grain in Helsinki. Stockholm produces timber, or Uppsala, more to point. Stockholm coal and so on.
Is there some kind of map mode
I think there are somewhere. Where are you? RGO output. I don't think there is any sulfur production in your area. There is some in Russia. If you take the region of Kola or Karelia, more to point.
Yeah.
There is a region there that produces sulfur, but other than that, mostly in France. You don't have any in your area, so you'll have to import it for the factory, which increases the production cost of the factory. So the prices for the final product will be higher.
But at least I will get it.
Yeah, but the problem is that the factory probably won't be profitable and thus closed, or you'll have to subsidize it to keep it open.
Yeah, well, I think I will though.
I'm conditioning my my factories, my industry to be self-sufficient. I'm trying to, at least. I can get another army.